Colin, a 3-1 win in the second friendly this week. What was the main difference between these two performances?
I think first of all the girls looked sharper today. It was a long journey. We have to take that into account. Not an excuse, but they are, that is a reason. And we just changed a few things. Now we had two players up front this time. With one, Rusha, who's good on the ball, she can just drop on into midfield, and Leanne with these fresh legs and that speed. We're looking for those balls in through to her. But also the back three worked very well, with Neve just pushing forward when she needed to make an extra player in midfield. Then the two fullbacks or wing backs, Harriet and Heather, just tucking in. That worked very well today. So I was very, very pleased. And also we're just much more aggressive. We were closer to the opponents. That was through our tactical decisions to go a little bit higher, to make sure that we do get into tackles and stuff like that, and it worked really well. The girls put a tremendous shift in, but also scored some fantastic goals.
A word on Leanne Kernan. She had a difficult year last year with a few injuries following on from that Cyprus Cup campaign where she did well. That was an excellent performance from her.
Yes, for sure. Leanne's best performance since I've been in. Hopefully she'll carry on in this direction. Big difference today was Leanne was thinking as well. She's very quick and very obviously a handful for every defender, but she has to think football as well, using that pace, knowing when to move and when not to. At times she goes a little bit too early, runs offside, but today she got it off to a tee, and we got a good balls in, so she was a threat, and of course that goal gives her that confidence, but she definitely deserved a goal today with the energy levels that she had, and it was just a fantastic performance, but it was a fantastic team performance. It was a well-deserved victory, and I just said in the press conference that it's 3-2 on aggregate, so we have to claim this tie. Yeah, we've won this tie 3-2. First half we lost 1-0, came back, and so I'm claiming it.
And finally, this team did play in the European Championships. You've got 5 players missing this week, 5 players you'd normally have in your starting 11. I suppose a lot of players in there have given you a bit of a headache going into those qualifiers in April. Well,
not really. I love this. I love that challenge, and it can't be a given that everybody thinks because I've always been in, I'm going to be in or continue to be in. So we have that competition, and the places are up for grabs, and the young girls, I would have loved to have been able to put maybe a couple of them on today, but obviously the game was very, very tight and very very dynamic, but the girls learnt a lot, and the young girls coming from the under-17s had a fantastic week in training, and they really impressed, and also impressed the senior players, so that was very positive for us, and hopefully then for the under-17 competition coming up in March. But it was good to get back to winning ways after 2 games without a win. Holland 0-0, then the first leg here, the 1-0, and it was important for us to come back. The football is about results and about winning, and we need to keep those winning ways, working hard, putting in a really good shift, but also playing football. And we had phases where we played some really good stuff, and the goals, like I say, were fantastic.
Congratulations, Colin.
Thanks very much.